Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1970 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Pilots at Brainiac Stadium. On the mound for the Red Sox today is Dick Mills, whose record is 2-4 with a 6.80 ERA. And pitching for the Pilots today is Jerry Stephenson, whose record is 0-3 with a 6.03 ERA. Okay, well, we have been outscored 16-3 in our last two games, and I have decided to make some roster changes. So let's take a look at that real quick before we get into today's ball game. Let's start with the lineup. Now, I think the best way to describe what I did here is to tell you that I shortened our batter roster to include one more pitcher because we are basically pulling our pitchers out, within 4 or 5 innings. We're using up our bullpen. So I've got one extra arm in the bullpen, one less bench person. The odd man out is Lou Piniella. And I know it's crazy when you consider that last year he may have been about our best player. But this year he's been terrible. He's lost his job. We don't have any room for him in the outfield right now. And he can't hit. His overall rating is poor. I just don't exactly know what to do with him, except for leave him on the bench. And he doesn't even pinch hit. Doesn't give us anything at all right now. And maybe we'll send him to the minors here, let him kind of straighten some stuff out, and perhaps come back a little bit stronger. Now, the other thing I did was I recalled Van Kelly, because ultimately our idea was to have a platoon at second base with Kelly and Sutherland. And Sutherland is doing his job. He's hitting the lefties, not hitting the righties at all. He's batting, 200? 194 he's batting versus righties. Now, Van Kelly was not doing his job versus right-handed bats. So that's why he got sent down in the first. But he's also a better defensive player. He's got the 84 rating at second base. So when Sutherland does start, now we can go ahead and bring in a defensive replacement late and not have Sutherland ruin it for us with his poor second base defensive rating. Okay? So that means we had to send Woody Woodward to the unemployment line. Woodward just wasn't getting it done. I sent him to the minors, and then we cut him. We gave him the old 1-2 release, put him on a train back to his hometown. So Woody Woodward is gone. It cost us, I think, $6,000 to get rid of his contract. That's fine. Now let's take a look at our pitchers. So we did stretch our bullpen for one more arm. And the thing is, Brubaker will be able to return to the majors in 2 more games. And Ron Locke will be able to come back as early as tomorrow's game. So in the interim, I'm like, why the hell not give Frank Kreutzer, who we just got in that trade with Washington, that allowed us to bring Jesus Alou to the team. So we're going to give him a shot to play for 2 days, and then we'll just cut him. He's got a terrible rating. He is a left-handed arm, so that'll give us 3 lefties and 4 righties in the bullpen for now. And then we'll bring back Locke. He'll take over the lefty job. And then Brubaker will go right back in and take over for Dick Mates. Or I actually thought Brubaker would come back and take Fred Gladding's spot, but Gladding's actually pitching pretty well, despite having a terrible rating. So we can't jettison him yet. So that was the plan. We'll get an extra arm in the bullpen, and just maybe that will help us with lefty-righty matchups late in the ball game. Having that one extra arm, we don't have to feel guilty about pulling a starting pitcher early. Now, Diego Segui will not be available today. He had to pitch multiple innings yesterday, and he got tagged for a couple of runs. Jerry Stephenson, wow. Jerry Stephenson gets a start today. The current Red Sox are batting .214 against him, so he's had some success, but he's been terrible all year. Dick Mills starting for the Red Sox. There's not much of a deep dive to do on him, but I picked up a couple tidbits we'll share here momentarily. And Van Kelly gets right into the lineup today. Also, we're going to give a break to Darren Johnson and have HEGAN play first, and Joe Pepitone will go into left field today. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Red Sox. A little bit mixed up today. Batting leadoff, playing first base is Joe LAHOUD. Batting second in left field is Chris Coletta. Batting third in right field is Reggie Smith. Batting cleanup and catching is Hal King. Batting fifth at third base is Carmen FANZONE. Batting sixth in center field is Don Locke. Batting seventh is the second baseman, Dalton Jones. Batting eighth is the shortstop, Luis Alvarado. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Dick Mills. All right, Jerry Stephenson here. Looking rough, making a 7th start, 0-3, 6.03 ERA, 26 strikeouts and 31 in the third innings pitched. Opponents are batting .268 against him. We know he's got a good fastball. Ground ball percentage is 40%. So he is a fly ball pitcher. He's only given up 3 home runs this year, though. He's got 2 good pitches. I keep hoping that he eventually figures out how to utilize them. Overall rated an 80, the 26-year-old righty is a free agent after the 1970 season that we are currently in. Looking at his log, we pulled him after 4 innings. He'd given up 4 hits and 3 walks. He did not look good, and that ended up being the right decision. We went on to win that ball game, but it would be nice to get him a win without having to force him to pitch 5 or 6 innings. Okay, there we go. There's our defense. So much better. Look at that. Everywhere on the infield is above league average. Outfield solid. Even Bill Robinson's just a tick below league average. We got Dalrymple behind the plate. I forgot to, in the introduction, to let you know about the giveaway that we have going on. Today is game 33, so in game 40, which is 1 week from today, next Sunday, we will give away this Seattle Pilots official scorebook from Sick Stadium circa 1969 in the year of our Lord. So it's in rough condition. You can see here with your own eyeballs that maybe there might be a little bit of water damage there. You know what? Doesn't matter. This is something that's pretty rare and special, and I think it's a great giveaway prize. We have 9 contestants as of right now. Here's the duck race. Let's take a look at our duck race personnel as we go into super full screen mode. Let's take a look out. We have Jimmy DeBaker down here in the pink duck. We've got Thomas Day, David Not Your Status Quo, Ethan P, Freddie C, Julio L, James K, John M, and George C. These are our current contestants. If you want to get in, it is free. You just have to be a subscriber and let me know in the comments that you want to be entered. We'll get you into the giveaway. So, again, 1 week from today, we will give away that prize. Okay, thank you for indulging me. Let's go ahead and get today's game going. Here's Joe LAHOUD leading off versus Jerry Stephenson. And Stephenson starts the game with a strikeout. I feel like we've done that in the last 2 games as well, and it really played out against us. All right, Chris Coletta singles back through the box into center field. Runner on first. Here's Reggie Smith. A lot of these guys either had the day off yesterday or their counterparts have the day off today as Reggie Smith steps in. A ground ball to short and an easy double play. That is what we want with that upgraded infield. And we go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing first base is Mike HEGAN. There we go. Batting second at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting third in right field is Bill Robinson. Batting cleanup in left field today is Joe Pepitone. Batting fifth and playing center field is Tommie, AGEE. Batting sixth and catching is Clay Dalrymple. Batting seventh at shortstop is Freddie PATEK. Batting eighth is the second baseman, Van Kelly. And batting ninth is Jerry Stephenson, our pitcher. Dick Mills! Let me tell you about Dick Mills, not much to say. You'll see that he's represented here by his 1971 Topps baseball card. That's because in real life, the only season he played in was 1970, and he played in 2 games and pitched 2 innings. And that was it for his entire Major League career. After he retired from baseball, he had his own website called The Pitching Rebel. I couldn't read my own writing. Yeah, he had his own website called The Pitching Rebel. And his son, Ryan Mills, pitched for the Minnesota Twins. We'll take a look here at what he's doing this year. He's making his 8th start. 2-4 with a 6.80 ERA, 24 strikeouts in 43 and 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .322 against him this year. His fastball tops out at 91 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 45.4%. Changeup above league average, rated an 81. Overall rated is 78. The 25-year-old righty is arbitration eligible at the end of next year. And with that 6.80 ERA, we already know what's probably going to happen. He's going to pitch the game of his life to get that ERA down, much like Jim Lonborg pitched yesterday. Wow, this is a terrible defensive team today. Joe LAHOUD at first base. Is he even a first baseman? He's a right fielder playing first base today. Youch. And then the third baseman is FANZONE. We know he's not good. Left field is terrible with COLETTA, and center field, well, Don Locke, we knew he wasn't good yesterday. And the catcher, Hal King, despite being in the top 10 in batting, is rated a 75 behind the plate, and he's got a 74 arm. So this is a guy that we might be able to take advantage of today. So all around the outside of the infield of the baseball field is pretty bad. Mike HEGAN leading off as the Pilots are wearing the yellow and white today. Mike HEGAN with a ground ball to second. 1 out. Here's Rich Rollins. We moved him up to the number 2 spot. I trust this guy is going to start hitting. There's a ground ball snagged by the shortstop Alvarado. A good at bat, a 10-pitch at bat. Working Dick Mills. 2 outs, and Bill Robinson, still leading the American League in RBI, grounds out to first. So a 1-2-3 inning for Dick Mills. You know he's going to pitch a lights-out ball game today. We go to the top of the second, and Hal King will lead off. As I mentioned, he's 8 in the American League in batting. Give him another hit. As he goes to left field with a single. Runner on first for Carmen FANZONE. I never even really, I know this guy. I know this baseball card. I know he had a couple baseball cards from this era. But I don't know, he's batting .290. He walks all the time. He's in the top 10 in home runs. He'll take a walk here. It's first and second, nobody out. And Don Locke hits his 8th home run. What can we do? There's not a damn thing that we can do. 3-0 Boston on the 8th home run of the year for Don Locke. Dalton Jones grounds out. Alvarado. A blooper into left center field. It will be snagged for out number 2. And the pitcher, Dick Mills, strikes out on a high fastball. So much for having a better defense helping your pitcher out. It gives up a single, a walk, and then a 3-run home run to Don Locke. We go to the bottom of the second. And Joe Pepitone getting a chance to play. He had a pinch hit Well, I came in for a defensive replacement and then hit a home run yesterday as he flies out to the left. One down. Yeah, no strikeout. We've got no chance today. And Dalrymple grounds out. So, moving on to the top of the third as I take a little sip of my coffee. We've had 2 days of rain here in southern Arizona, and of course it's very unusual, even for this time of year. But it just wreaks havoc on my sinuses. So I apologize if I sound a little nasally as Joe LAHOUD. Somebody told me that I sounded like Elf, the character from the TV show Elf. I think it's a compliment. This is where I think if I were a real announcer, I wouldn't be talking about the ball game. When you know you're going to lose, you know, as Reggie Smith goes to left field for a base hit. 4 hits against Jerry Stephenson. Runner on first with 2 out, and Hal King hits a ground ball to second. Kelly makes the play. Bottom of the third, Freddie PATEK leading off. PATEK, ground ball to first. 1 down. Here's Van Kelly. It's always the number 8 guy that breaks up the no-hitter. Yep. Home run. That's the way the game goes. We know it well. I know it well. First home run of the year. Welcome back, Van Kelly. He was lifting down there in AAA. Wow, Stephenson just got a piece of that, popping it up to third. FANZONE made an error yesterday, makes a catch there. So the no-hitter and the shutout is gone. Mike HEGAN walks. That's why we have him in the number 1 spot. He's kind of the only guy that I know on our team that will give us an occasional opportunity. We got 2 down. We'll have him try to steal second. It's only a 67% chance. Low and inside, and HEGAN steals second base. That is his 5th stolen base. He has more than he had all last year. That is kind of impressive. But we are, with 11 wins, we're saying fuck it a lot, you know? So, like, that's kind of why he's getting more chances. Normally we wouldn't be taking those chances. Oh, damn. Rich Rollins, his 2nd home run. And the game is tied. The Fighting Pilots coming back. 2nd home run of the year. 3-all as Dick Mills struggles. Bill Robinson. Infield single. I was going to say Stephenson must be rubbing off on Dick, but that's probably not appropriate. Score is tied at 3. And PEPITONE walks. Man, we are getting runners on base here in the 3rd. 1 swing of the bat from Tommie AGEE will give us the lead. He is 0 for 8 in his career versus Dick Mills, so he's due. Oh, he pounds it into the dirt. Is this going to be an error? Nope. Damn it, Hal King pounces on it and goes to first for out number 3. We do tie it up and go to the top of the 4th inning. Carmen FANZONE leading off. He's walked 3 times in his career versus Jerry Stephenson. And Stephenson gets him back. 3rd K of the day for Jerry Stephenson. What up? Next up is Don Locke. He went deep. Here he flies out to the warning track. 400-foot shot. I think that's actually longer than his home run. That was to left field. 2 down. Here's Dalton Jones. Oh, crap. Dalton Jones hits his 7th home run. That is his 27th RBI of the season. He is also in the top 10 in RBI right now. I noticed that right before the ball game. And then Alvarado flies out to center. Well, so the bad news is, folks, that we've got our 3 runs against the starting pitcher. Now, Dick Mills has not had a very good year. I don't know if the game will relinquish more runs, but this could be it. We've already may have got all of our runs, and they already have the lead. So I don't feel like we have much of a chance, but I didn't think we tied up either. So we'll see here. Yeah, now we're just going to go down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, an infield single for Van Kelly. He's 2 for 2. Oh, I just noticed he's now 5 for 6 with a home run against Dick Mills. So Van Kelly owns Dick Mills. Runner on first. Do we want to take Jerry Stephenson out of the game? He only went 4 innings last time. We did bring up the extra arm. There's 2 outs. Well, who's coming up? See, it's the lefties coming up anyway. So we could bring in that shitty lefty that we just signed or traded for. So we'll take out Stephenson just on the odd chance that somebody goes deep. Maybe it's Darren Johnson that goes deep. Here we go. Runner on first. Here's DJ. 0-2. Oh, he gets a base. Hits the right field. Nicely done. Kelly on to third, and it is Mike Keegan at the plate with a chance to tie up the ball game. Nope. 2-2 count, and he strikes out. Oh, pop it up. That felt like a certain strikeout. The game always likes to tease you. Likes to tickle your undercarriage, and then it just leaves you sitting at the bar. We're going to go ahead and take... wait, what are we doing here? We need to make a picture. There we go. All right. Well, let's see what Frank Kreutzer's got. We're not going to see him a whole lot this year. As you can see, he has not pitched in the major since 1966. Hence his 1967 Topps card. And when he did pitch, he was bared. I mean, I can't say anything good about him. He does have an 89-mile-an-hour fastball. He's a fly ball pitcher. His curveball is his best pitch below league average. A rating of 64. The 31-year-old lefty is on the verge of retiring. Whether he wants to or not. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's going to face the pitcher. Some pitcher-on-pitcher violence. There's a ground ball to short. Play made by the shortstop PATEK. 1 out. Now we got a couple lefties coming up. Oh, that's lovely. Good job, Kreutzer. Walk the schlubs you should be getting with no problem at all. A comebacker from Smith. And the last batter he'll face in his career, perhaps. Infield single. It gives up a run. Well, now we just let them score as much as they want. All right. Again, so much for bringing better infielders into play as an infield single against a guy that had a 92 defense. I mean, there's no way ratings mean anything in this game. Bill Robinson flying out to right center field. A nice 1-2-3 inning. We may as well let Kreutzer go another. Base hit the center. Dalton Jones. Perhaps a double play? Yes, there we go. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here is Tommie AGEE. Yeah, we haven't had a hit since the 3rd. I had a feeling that would be the end of it for us. Dick Mills approaching 100 pitches. facing the pitcher for the second time, and the pitcher gets a hit off him. Unfreaking believable. He walked both the lefties last time, which is why we had him in the ball game in the first place. Reggie Smith is a switch hitter. And a fly ball to center. All right. Van Kelly having a good game. He is the player of the game right now, no doubt about it. A decent job by Frank Kreutzer. The Crusher, that would be his nickname if we're going to keep him. But we are not going to keep him. Jesus Alou will pinch hit with 1 out, and he's out. He's 0 for 3 in pinch hit rolls. HEGAN strikes out. Yeah, we have not had a hit in 4 innings, despite playing against the exact same pitcher that had a 6.80 ERA. Now we will bring in, I guess we'll bring in J-Mo. Only lefty he faces, he walks. Ground ball to third. Can we go around the horn? Wow. That is our 3rd double play today. I mean, we may be giving up stupid shit like that infield single to first, but at least when they get people on base, if we can get a ground ball out of it, we do look pretty damn good. There's another walk. Awesome. Good job. And then a strike. Okay. I bet you as a team, we have more team walks than we have team strikeouts for the entire season. I can almost guarantee you that. There's our first hit, Rich Rollins. Dick Mills has 116, 121 pitches, and he's still in there. Off the end of the bat. Oh, it does find a hole as Rollins goes to third. First and third, we're going to go on contact if Tommie AGEE could make contact. Nope. That was as obvious as you can imagine anything could be with this game. Sparky Lyle coming in. He's got no stash. We are going to take out the Rimp for a right-handed bat. And it's going to be Gary Sutherland because he crushes lefties. But how much you want to bet it won't be today that he crushes a lefty? Of course. Well, that was our shot. So we need to replace our catcher with McNerney. First time we've seen him in a while. We haven't really been facing too many lefty pitchers. And we'll bring in Riddleberger. I keep trying to go with the lefty matchups, but it doesn't matter. I mean, every single one of them gets on base versus our lefties. Oh, they're going to pitch hit for Dick Schofield. He's a switch hitter, and Riddleberger gets him because he's right-handed. And then the lefty, he strikes out. Okay, there we go. In comes Don Newhouser. The guy didn't even play in Major Leagues until 1973. And yet he's already got 2 years of ball under his belt. And why not? He's got a 94-mile-an-hour fastball, rated a 94, an 83 rating. How come we don't have any schlubs like this? That's crap. Here we go. Oh, wow. What pitch was that? The way it came out of his arm slot is weird. We have a runner on first. Are they going to give us a junk run? We'll find out. Holy man, that looks so fast all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. Van Kelly didn't have a chance. Well, we only have one bat now because we've got rid of all of our extra bench guy. So now we're counting on Aurelio Rodriguez here with 1 out. And that's the ball game. All right. Well, man, we are just bad. I wish I had something more constructive to say than that. But we won the first 2 games of the homestand. We've lost the last 3, and we've looked totally inept in every facet of the game. We will take a look at the standings. Oh, there's the National League for you. Hey. Oh, Cardinals have lost 7 in a row now and are out of first place as the Mets jump ahead. Cincinnati is 22-10. And even the Padres have managed to win 4 in a row. That tells you just how sad we are. And we now have the worst record. Oh, no, I guess percentage points. It's Detroit with the worst record. Headline news, Brainiac Baseball Daily Week. Ignatiak allows just 3 hits for the Tigers. This is not a real card. I found this online to represent this player, and it's a great card. Good job by whomever created that. I probably should have that handy. Let's take a look at the headline news. Brainiac Baseball. Oh, we just did that. Let's take a look at transactions. Okay. Adolfo Phillips broke a finger for 30 days. He was off to a pretty good start for the Cubbies. Let's pull up that box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We're going to give the player of the game to Van Kelly. He did have the home run. Almost gave us hope. He did have 2 hits. Actually, Rich Rollins had more RBIs, but we want to welcome Van Kelly back. Yeah. Pinch hitting. Aurelio Rodriguez has been trash for us. Another loss for Jerry Stephenson. I mean, what could we do? Now, our bullpen in 5 innings only gave up 1 run. So, and that's with using scrubs. Dick Mills gets the win. He's 3-4. He pitched more innings in today's game than he did in his entire major league career. And yet he's absolutely ruled us. Don Newhouser got a 6th save. Dalton Jones and Don Locke both hit home runs. And that will do it. Okay, we're going to be coming back tomorrow with the final game of the series. And also, don't forget, 1 week from today, we will be giving away the Seattle Pilots official scorebook from Sick Stadium, 1969, yo. A turbulent year. That's why this magazine is all messed up. It was a crazy year. All right, so we'll be back tomorrow. And maybe we'll lose by 1 run. Until then, everyone, have a great day.